On In Radio, on Omni Studio, YouTube, and wherever you get your podcasts, I'm James Cridland, the radio futurologist. Depending who you listen to, podcasting is the future of radio, and we should all get on it as quickly as we can. Yet according to Edison research, only 55% of people in the US actually know what one is, and podcasting is more advanced there than anywhere else. However, on both sides of the world, podcasting is growing rapidly enough for national podcasting awards to be launched in both Great Britain and Australia. Dave Gertler from Castaway, the Australian Podcast Awards, has just closed the entries for this year's awards. He said that they had 208 different podcasts enter in their first year and already over 3,000 votes for podcasts in a public category. He says the sector is growing fast, and I'm a judge in this year's awards. Matt Hill, a podcast producer and co-founder of the British Podcast Awards, has just opened their entry process, and they're open until the 6th of March. He says that awareness is growing of the medium. I still answer the "what do you do for a living" question, he says, with "have you heard of podcasting?" To which the response is, I'd say, a 50-50 split, he told me via email. Can podcasts make money? Well, in Australia, indie-produced podcasts appear to be funded by crowdfunding, tickets to shows, merchandise, and so on. In the UK, Matt Hill thinks that donations from the audience are an untapped resource. He thinks many listeners would support individual shows if they understood that was the model. The type of podcasts being entered into these awards are worth monitoring. While Dave Gertler says that he's seen podcasts from some of the biggest names in Australian TV, mainstream print media and broadcasters, the vast majority are from niche indie producers. And in the UK, Matt Hill has been excited about how many entries are coming from outside London. He says interview formats are popular, but also fiction, which he says is great to know. Both people, as you might guess, are excited that podcasting now has their own awards. As Matt Hill says, it's time for our homegrown industry to get competitive and be proud of what we've accomplished. Music for this episode is from ignitegingles.com. They're very good. What's that? The URL again? ignitegingles.com. I-G-N-I-T-E jingles.com. And you can get my weekly newsletter at my website at james.crid.land, which is also the place to find out how you can support this podcast if you want to. After all, Matt Hill says you'll help. You will, won't you? And until next time, keep listening.